my top 10 knives that run on bearings, that have the best action. Now these 10 knives right here that you see, these guys have absolutely perfect action. So if I say this is number 10, for example, and this is number 1 or number 5, it does not really mean that one is much better than the other. These are pretty much the best bearing action knives that I've ever handled. Some have caged bearings, IKBS style bearings, or ceramic ones. These guys have the best action. So let's discuss and check each one individually. Number 10 for me would be Benchmade Ti Monologue. This knife runs on bearings, and the action is just too smooth and too perfect. They used to call it poor man's Sebenza when it came out, and I would say I think this is much better quality, or feels much more smoother than my Chris Reeves Sebenza. So the action on this is absolutely perfect. Minute you open it, you want to just keep opening and closing this knife. It's just a music to my ear. Number 9, Bag Bodega uses IKBS style caged bearings. The action is just superb on this one as well. Little push, not much force applied, and it just flies out. Same thing I can say about CKF Snafu 2.0 from Russia with Love Custom Knife Factory. This is an integral knife that its blade sits on 2 bearings, and the action's just super smooth. You barely touch the flipping tab and boom, it opens like crazy. My number 7 would be Elishewich Persian. This knife also blade sits on 2 bearings. The knife is not as vocal as other knives. However, the smoothness of it, you can feel it in your hand. It's so perfect. It's so smooth. And the knife is just very well made, very well calculated. Very well designed. My number 6. Number 5, I would say, made in Italy. Lion Steel knives. Lion Steel Kerr. This guy is just a perfection at hand. You just can't stop flipping it. Minute you open, you start playing with it, and detents right there where I like it. So Lion Steel Kerr. Number 5, Zero Tolerance Hinderer Design ZT0562. Zero Tolerance does absolutely wonderful job with their bearings, with their knives. Quality is superb, and the action is just music to my ears. It's so smooth, it's so responsive. Number 4, Rick Hinderer XM18 with a 3-way pivot, with a 3-way system. Now once you take a pivot, you can put washers on it, or you can have knife like in its current form. It runs on bearings. Little touch, no force applied, and knife just flips open. Even slight touch. My number 3, another Hinderer 2018, very popular knife at the blade show, full track. This one's also three-way system and it runs on bearings. The blade is quite big and massive, but the action, wow. Very responsive. Knife flips open without any issues and you just want to keep doing it. That's the difference. When you feel a great action, you cannot let that knife go. You just want to close it, open, close, and just keep doing it. My number 2, one of my most beloved discontinued knives, another zero tolerance. This guy runs on very high quality ceramic bearings, and the action on it, the action. Superb knife in any way, in every way. Very well designed, very well built. Superb masterpiece by Zero Tolerance. And my number 1, another of my grails and my beloved Koenig Arius knife. Runs on bearings, and just check this out. And these are my top 10 knives that run on bearings, that have the best action. Would love to see what's your top 10 and which knife do you like, which action, and why. Thank you very much.